So here I am in the Detroit airport giving you my lecture for the day, but I need to tell you a little bit in this particular videotape about the kind of things that you're going to be doing, the kind of projects you're going to be doing. First of all, you're going to form a group. A small group, a very small group would be 2 people. A large group would be 8. They're probably in this class going to be 2, 3, or 4 groups. You're going to find a project. So what is that client that you're looking for going to look like? Remember how we talked about trust in some of the other videotapes? You have to find somebody who trusts you, who you already know probably. That doesn't necessarily have to happen because you can make a cold call and say we can offer you this service. But as a group, you have to find somebody who will let you into their business and let you solve a real business problem for you. So the first thing is you have to have trust. The second thing is you have to have a relationship with that person in that they will grant you full access to their clients. And that's a pretty big deal for some people. In fact, some businesses, particularly financial services, legal services, places where they deal with a lot of confidentiality, are unlikely to let you meet all of their clients or have full access to their clients. So you need to find a business where they're willing to let you do that. So you have to have access to their clients. It has to be a real business problem too. And what we're trying to do is, of course, survey the consumers that are in their realm, that are in their marketplace. Now, there's sort of 2 ways you can look at this. One way is to take existing customers and to try to tell them something they know about their existing customers. The second thing you can do is take potential customers, a new customer niche that they may or may not be seeing, and look at that group. So you need to sort of think through that. But the way to get access to that, the way to figure that out ultimately, is to define a business problem that you can solve for them with your research. So defining that business problem, define the business problem is a critical thing that you have to be able to do. What value add are you going to provide for them that way? So you have to have trust, you have to have access, and you have to have a definable business problem. And then the fourth thing that you have to be able to do is you have to be able to complete this project within the time given. And that means sometime in the next 6 weeks you have to be able to actually have done the research and done a report, written a report. And so it has to be definable that way. Now, my experience with doing this with lots, we've done probably over 60 of these kind of reports now, or these kind of consulting projects now, is that you cannot succeed if you don't define the project really carefully. And so if you define it broadly and if you define it loosely, you won't succeed. So don't create too much work for yourself. Don't go overboard in trying to be too ambitious. Try to get one narrowly focused question that you can answer for them with your research related to their client, and then you'll do just fine. If you have any questions, let me know. But I think that's where we're headed. Thanks, guys.